Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everybody to today's episode of I Got Time Today. Alhamdulillah. So what we got on the news? Let's see what Amerikkka has been up to. First on the headlines is Kash Patel going on a press conference ranting about how his drinking does an equivalent bum drinking. He's basically saying he functions drunk. And anybody that says otherwise is going to sue or get back using his illegal retribution, as always. So let's go and see a few clips on the headlines this morning. The date is April 23rd, 2026. Bismillah.
The Justice Department announced criminal charges today against the Southern Poverty Law Center over its past use of paid informants to infiltrate extremist groups. Acting U.S. Attorney General Todd Blanche told reporters late this afternoon that the charges include wire fraud, bank fraud, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. Earlier in the day, the head of the organization says that while it no longer works with paid informants, their contributions had been invaluable.
When we began working with informants, we were living in the shadow of the height of the civil rights movement, which had seen bombings at churches, state-sponsored violence against demonstrators, and the murders of activists that went unanswered by the justice system. There is no question that what we learned from informants saved lives.
The Southern Poverty Law Center was founded in 1971 and has long been criticized by Republicans who say it unfairly targets conservative groups and individuals. Last year, FBI Director Kash Patel said the agency was severing its ties with the center, which for years had provided law enforcement with research on domestic extremism.
Well, Kash Patel, you have every right to sever the ties with any law center, any organization that you desire. That's your job. You're the director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, for the United States of America. You are justified to make that decision. However, we are not in consensus. We don't agree with you. We disagree greatly, and we are thinking your decision has been impaired. Hence we go to we think this guy's drinking all the time excuse. But I'm thinking there's more things happening beneath the surface. There might be low intelligence involved. Alcohol is a disease. So maybe the guy was already impaired before he started drinking due to a low IQ. Who on earth has beef with an organization that targets to eliminate hate? The Southern Poverty Law Center main aim and the main beef with the FBI was the methodology that they used to infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan, the KKK. So Kash Patel here, he didn't like that methodology because that's his methodology. That's what the FBI does. They hire and, coerce or blackmail informants to bring them information about organizations they deem to be extremist organizations.
And one count of
if you're an extremist for fighting hate Ku Klux Klan, then what is the non-extreme version of that? Like, let hate prevail, or should we cheerlead for hate? Is that what you're saying, Kash Patel?
these groups. As the indictment describes, the SPLC was not dismantling these groups. It was instead manufacturing the extremism it purports to oppose by paying sources to stoke racial hatred. The indictment describes this conduct in detail, but one troubling example is that the SPLC was paying a member of the leadership group that planned the Unite the Right protest in Charlottesville, Virginia in 2017 that resulted in the death of one person and injured dozens more. This particular person being paid by the SPLC, allegedly received approximately $270,000 over the course of 8 years. In total, according to the indictment, between 2014 and 2023, SPLC paid at least $3 million to 8 individuals at least. These individuals were affiliated with the Ku Klux Klan, United Klans of America, National Socialist Movement, Aryan Nations Affiliated Sadistic Souls Motorcycle Club, the Nationalist Socialist Party of America, Nazis, and the American Front. Now, as the indictment lays out, after SPLC paid members of these extremist groups, it created work product that reported on these activities that the members participated in or contributed to. And to that end, it was doing the exact opposite of what it's told its donors it was doing